Hey everyone, this is 8-Bit Flashback, and I got a quick tip for you today. If you own a Nintendo Switch, then you probably have a couple Joy-Cons, and you can actually use the Joy-Cons to play games on Android devices such as phones or tablets. And I'll be testing this out today on my car stereo, which happens to be an Android Samsung tablet. To pair it with your Android device is pretty simple. All we gotta do is open up settings, go to Bluetooth, make sure it's turned on. Then we're gonna grab our Joy-Con and put that into pairing mode. On the side of your Joy-Con, there's a little tiny sync button located right here. We want to hold that for about 3 seconds, then it's going to go into pairing mode. Once it's in pairing mode, we want to scan for new devices on the Android device, and it should pull up the Joy-Con controller if your Android device is compatible. Once the Joy-Con pulls up in the Bluetooth menu, all you have to do is connect. There's no pin required. And I should mention this doesn't work with all Android devices, but I did test it on a Samsung tablet and a Samsung S6 phone, and it did work on both of those. Now I'm testing out the game Sonic the Hedgehog Classic, and I'm noticing there is a little bit of lag, maybe about a quarter of a second, but the game is still playable. And if you're interested in this game, it's free and it's on Google Play if you want to try it out. I also tested out some NES games, and there seemed to be a lot less lag when I was playing 8-bit games. And I used an app called NES Emulator, and that's also free and available on Google Play. And if you want to use this app with your controller, you're going to have to change a couple things. When you very first open the app, you want to hold the back button for a few seconds, and that'll pull up a sub-menu where you can select settings. Then you want to scroll down to Other Settings. Then on this screen, you want to scroll down to Use Input Method and make sure that's checked for Bluetooth devices. So when this is checked, it'll be programmed to use with a Bluetooth controller instead of using the virtual buttons that are going to be on the touchscreen. Then if we go back one menu, you can select Input Settings and actually program what all the buttons do on the controller. And a lot of your nicer emulators out there have similar options where you can use a Bluetooth controller plus change your button layout. And here pretty soon in the future, I'm going to be doing a review for a Bluetooth controller that's specifically designed for Android devices. And with that video, I'll get a little more in depth on how to program that with a couple different emulators and get it up and running.